In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, the eternalness of the hereafter. The pleasures of this world are transient, while the joys of the hereafter are lasting and eternal. In this life, when a person enjoys something, it is only a short while before they get bored with it and proceed to search for something they feel is better, or they might not feel a need for it altogether. As for the delights of paradise, a person will never feel bored with anything, but rather his goodness will increase in time they indulge in it. Also, the life of this world is very short. Humans only live on this earth for a short while, and very few people reach the age of 70. Say, short is the enjoyment of this world. The hereafter is far better for him who fears God. As for paradise, people will live forever. God says His provision is eternal, and so is His shade. What is with you must vanish, and what is with God will endure. It will be said to them, "This is our provision, which will never finish." The delights of the people of paradise, such as their clothing, food, drink, jewelry, and palaces, will be far superior to their counterparts in this world. There is in fact no room for comparison, as even the smallest space in paradise is better than this world and all that is in it. The Prophet Muhammad, may mercy and blessings of God be upon him, said, "The space of the bow of any of you in paradise is better than all that the sun rises upon." Paradise is free from all impurities of this world. Eating and drinking in this life results in the need for excretion and its associated unpleasant odors. If a person drinks wine in this world, he loses his mind. Women in this world menstruate and give birth, which are sources of pain and hurt. Paradise is free from all of these discomforts. Its people will not urinate, defecate, spit, or suffer from carnage. The wine of paradise, as described by its creator, is crystal white, delicious to those who drink thereof, free from intoxication, nor would they suffer intoxication therefrom. The water of paradise does not become brackish, and its milk never changes in flavor. Rivers of water incorruptible, rivers of milk of which the taste never changes. The women of paradise are pure and free from menstruation, postnatal bleeding, and all the other impurities suffered by women in this world, and all are free from stool and feces. God says, "And they shall have their purified mates." The prophet answered a person when they asked how the people of paradise will relieve themselves. They relieve themselves by perspiring through their skins, and its fragrance will be that of musk, and all stomachs will have become lean. What we have mentioned has been a mere comparison in order to understand the nature of paradise. But as God said, its delights are truly hidden. No person knows what is kept hidden for them of joy as a reward for what they used to do. There is nothing like paradise. The delights of paradise surpasses the imagination and defy description. They are like nothing known to the people of this world. No matter how advanced we may become, what we achieve is as nothing in comparison with the joys of the hereafter. As is mentioned in several reports, there is nothing like paradise. It is sparkling light, aromatic plants, a lofty palace, a flowing river, ripe fruit, a beautiful wife, and abundant clothing, in an eternal abode of radiant joy, in beautiful soundly constructed houses, high. The Sahaba asked the Prophet about the buildings of paradise, and he replied with a wonderful description: bricks of gold and silver and mortar of fragrant musk, pebbles of pearl and sapphire, and soil from saffron. Whoever enters it is filled with joy and will never feel miserable. He will live there forever and never die. Their clothes will never wear out, and their youth will never fade. God says, and when you look there in paradise, you will see a delight that cannot be imagined, and a great dominion. What God has kept hidden from us in delight of paradise is beyond our ability to comprehend. The prophet said that God said, I have prepared for my slave what no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no human heart can imagine. Recite if you wish. No person knows what is kept hidden for them of joy as reward for what they used to do. Never mind what God has told you. What He has not told you is even greater. And may the peace and blessings of God be amongst us all. Amen.